Welcome, Susan. I have a few questions for you. I'm looking forward to hearing your responses, and I'm looking forward to sharing this recording with the good people here in Richmond Hill. First question I have for you, Susan.
Well, I'd like to say hi, Marj, back.
Okay.
And thank you for setting up this candidate for mayor event.
Okay, you're very welcome. So I've got 5 questions. First is, what do you believe is necessary for the city of Richmond Hill to do to be prepared for a probable climate crisis?
Well, climate change is not just a Richmond Hill issue, but a global issue that threatens our homes and communities and businesses, our infrastructure, and the locally grown food and crops, as well as the health of our ecosystem. The present sitting Richmond Hill Council states that they have made great strides in environmental protection, conservation, and sustainability. This is shown to be false. This council is not protecting our moraine and greenbelt, as seen by the increase in non-affordable housing spreading across our fields and farmland. Richmond Hill should become a low carbon and resilient community, but this can only happen and be achieved through strong leadership and with proactive future planning, plus developing of sustainable transportation, new land use policies and planning, and programs to guide land use. The way that we plan and design our communities can significantly impact our global present greenhouse gas emissions. I think that our city should implement strategies such as all of our city cars, trucks, and equipment be electric. Plus, Richmond Hill should become more energy efficient with our buildings in order to reduce climate change. If I was mayor, all new developments, residential and commercial, would be built energy efficient from the beginning. And I think that we should start with Richmond Hill's own inventory of city-owned and managed buildings. The new Richmond Hill mayor should ensure areas for trees planting to reduce heat, and we should keep and maintain the older tree-lined streets and areas, and insist that new built communities to be heavily treed. I would not introduce a motion to cut down old growth. And also I would encourage and support local citizen-based climate change groups and environmental organizations to help guide our council. An additional goal would be to mandate a corporate energy plan to conserve energy and reduce climate change. This is what good leadership can accomplish, something the present sitting council does not place as a top priority.
Thank you. Very good response. Second question. How would you like to see Richmond Hill strengthen our artistic community?
Well, unfortunately, due to the pandemic, many venues have been closed, which led our artistic community to become extremely fragile. This generation and the next generation of artists are important to embrace and showcase. I feel that this can be done by using the many facilities in Richmond Hill that are not being used to their full potential, such as the Boynton House Art Exhibition Space, the Richmond Hill Heritage Center, our Richmond Hill Sports Hall of Fame, the Richmond Hill Center for Performing Arts, and our City of Richmond Hill municipal offices. Our city should encourage and increase awareness of our artistic community through city-funded events, class trips from our many schools in Richmond Hill and the surrounding area, and update our social media campaign.
Thank you for that response. Third question. How best can we honor our history? Would you like to see Richmond Hill have a museum?
Well, history must be talked about, shared with younger generation, and preserved. Our city can honor our history by asking local schools and community groups to set up events showcasing our fine accomplishments and use social media to keep our history relevant and preserve deep-rooted and long-forgotten commercial and residential buildings. I think that Richmond Hill should have a designated museum located in one of our already owned city buildings. Our town hall located at Highway 7 and Leslie Avenue, has room to house a history of our city.
Thank you for that response. Fourth question. How do we best build an age-friendly community?
Well, Richmond Hill needs to be more accessible to able-bodied and disabled individuals of all ages, especially for those over 55 years of age. Richmond Hill should provide access to all buildings, our parks and trails, our transportation system, and the new technology. When elected mayor of Richmond Hill, I would provide incentives to build an age-friendly community, which would include affordable housing, lower rates on utilities, reduced cost for our public transportation, community group involvement projects, affordability and health meal initiatives, and mental health checks plus grants for home improvement and upkeep.
Thank you. Fifth question. Richmond Hill is a very culturally diverse community. What do you see as the challenges and opportunities of this diversity?
Well, the challenge is to instill involvement and inclusiveness. The role of a great mayor is to manage this complex issue and adapt to the ever-changing climate of our diverse population, settle conflicting views and values, and bring together personal agendas. The great opportunities of diversity are the introduction of new foods, languages, traditions, and entertainment. We all live in a global village. Diversity promotes tolerance and understanding, which allows the next generation to flourish. Plus, diversity can inspire creativity that was not thought of before. But from a business perspective, diversity allows Richmond Hill to be competitive on an international scale. Diversity can allow us to attract and retain the best talent available and to offer a broader range of products and services. Most importantly, diversity can attract more financial success into our economy through growth of different and new businesses. This will attract more money and might keep our property taxes at a 0% increase for the foreseeable future.
Thank you for that. Now go on to the second portion of this interview. I have 7 fun facts about the candidates. I'm going to ask them with a smile, and you can answer with a smile. What is your favorite color?
Red. I love holidays attached to this color, Valentine's Day, and this holiday season.
Okay. What is your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Chocolate. Is there any other flavor?
Okay. Have you ever driven a motorcycle?
Does a moped count?
Okay. Do you ever wear socks that don't match?
Never.
No.
I match my socks right out of the dryer.
What's your favorite genre of music?
I love the 70s and the 80s love songs. Music is always on at my home, in my car, and will be at City Hall when I'm elected mayor.
Okay. Can you play any musical instruments?
Unfortunately, music is not a talent I have ever mastered.
Okay. And lastly, do you chew gum?
I used to love bubble gum, and then I got braces. Now I chew gum when I don't have time for lunch.
Okay. Thank you so much for those answers and the more in-depth answers from the previous 5 questions. I wish you well in this campaign.
Well, Marge, thank you again for the opportunity to showcase my platform and to share my vision of what a good government can do with strong leadership. And to everyone out there in Richmond Hill, please vote online from January 18th to January 23rd and in person on January 24th, 2022. Make your vote count and vote Susan Korman for mayor.